Here's why you should be giving tips to your partner. You probably aren't thinking about your partner as often as you think. Or maybe you think your partner isn't thinking about you very often. But the reality is, there are many people who are with partners who just need a few quick tips. And that's okay, because everyone needs help at some point. Now, why would you give your partner some tips? Here's one example. If you can just tell your partner to go a little to the left, and that makes a big difference, ain't it worth a shot? Here's another question. If giving your partner a little bit of help makes your sex life way better, isn't it worth it? All right, don't answer that. Here's one more question. If you want this person to stick around, if you really like this person, but they need help, why not help them? Why not help them help you? I mean, think about it. Doesn't it make a lot of sense that you would want this person to improve? I mean, if we're talking about long-lasting sex partners, if we're talking about long-term sex partners, then I'd want the person to be right where I need them to be. I'd want the person to be as good as they can be. And I would hope that they do the same for me. Because if I'm just slacking a little bit, or if I'm just unaware of certain things, I'd hope that they'd help me out as well. In fact, I'd argue that you're doing yourself a disservice not helping your partner. And let me be clear, you do need a person who is willing to learn and who wants to do these things. If you're trying to tell someone how to improve, if you're trying to help someone move forward, if you're trying to help someone better service you, but they have zero interest in doing so, it's a waste of time. I'm speaking about a person who is willing and able to learn, a sponge who wants to soak up the knowledge. Because after all, you need a person who is willing to do things that are going to be mutually beneficial for both parties involved. Because if you're not, then it really doesn't make sense to begin with. But if they are, then some beautiful things can happen. Memorable sex can happen. But it takes two. Now, some people feel that partners should come ready and equipped. They should come like a cell phone or a laptop, ready to go. But unfortunately, that's not the case, because everyone's experiences and knowledge base are different. Perhaps what you need, your partner's never experienced before. Perhaps what you need, your partner has no idea about. So this is where the help comes in. Granted, you will be teaching them some things, you will be helping them, but in the long term, you're helping them help you. I think it's worth it. Now, if we're talking about a one-night stand, if we're talking about a quick summer fling, it may not be that serious. But if this is someone who you really want to rock with, if this partner is your significant other or your life partner, then you definitely want to help them if they are willing to learn. Because the reality is, it helps you. It helps them. Now everyone's having a blast. And who knows, maybe you weren't hitting that spot either. Maybe you needed to be just a little to the right. Or maybe you wasn't hitting right there either. Maybe you wasn't the throat goat you thought you were either. Maybe you need just a little bit of help yourself. Maybe helping them inspires them to help you. Perhaps this is the case. You never know what kind of things open up. That's the point. Helping them is beneficial for both parties involved. Helping them helps you, helps them. Everyone gets better. Everyone has more fun. And boom! More O's for everyone.